Hi everyone, it's Anne-Marie from Scrap7 Creations, and today I'm coming to share two cards that I made for the Saturday Morning Makes hashtag from Jill Norwood and the So In Love February hashtag for Anna White. All right, so both cards are for both hashtags. Okay, so let's get started with the first card that I'm going to show you. Okay, so let me show you the materials that I used. Okay, so for the stamp, I used this darling Tilda Magnolia stamp. It's called, so you can get a better view of her here, Taylor Tilda. Okay, so here she is. She's got her little sewing machine, and she's, sewing something up for herself. Okay. Yeah, so I used that cute little stamp. Okay, I used a sentiment from the Sew Homemade collection from Crafter's Companion and Sarah Davies. Okay, so I used, let's see on the back, I used the Just For You sentiment, and I also used the Handmade with Love. Yeah, right here, Handmade with Love. On the inside. Okay, I also used for that card the Gina Marie scalloped oval dies. I used actually all three of these. Okay, Gina Marie. I'm not sure what this is called though. I'm not really sure what the name of this one is. I got this at my local scrapbook store. But I used that die set. I also used some twine that I had for one of the little heart buttons that I put on the card. Okay, I used the lighter blue striped. I used some flat back pearls. If I can find them here. Okay, some flat back pearls that I had. Some flowers from my stash. I also used some of this real pretty blue lace to edge the card. Okay. And let's see. And I also used a heart from this little pack of buttons from Dress It Up. It's from the Baby Girl collection. They had a real pretty pink heart in there. Okay. I also used for this, let's see, for that card. Yeah, I just used the sentiments from that collection. And here is the paper, okay? Right here, So Homemade. And again, this is from Crafter's Companion. Okay, it's Sarah Davies' signature collection. And the papers are real pretty. Let me just take a real quick flip through here. Okay, real pretty papers. I love that burlap. I used that for the card. And I used real pretty papers. I used that for one of my background papers. Okay, and I also used this real pretty floral striped pattern. Okay, but real pretty colors. Oh yeah, right here. These are the three that I used right here. Okay, all right. So those are the papers that I used for that card. So let's take a look at the card. Okay, so here you see, here's that cute little Tilda. Okay, and I used my Spectrum Noir Tri-Blends here. I used all these colors, okay, to color her up. And I also used those for my my other card as well, those markers. Okay. Yeah, so I just took one of those little hearts and then I just put that twine through the middle. I also took this Memento Summer Sky ink and I went all around the sentiment. Okay, to give it a little blue tint. Okay. And then I just, you know, I just kind of went through my flower stash and just kind of tried to match the flowers up with the paper colors. Okay. And then on the inside, okay, I just kind of layered the papers, and then, you know, I used those Gina Marie dies again, and then I just stamped handmade with love. Okay. All right. Okay, so that's the first card. Okay. And the second card is this Valentine's card. And again, I used this little guy. I'll show you the stamp for him. Okay, I used this stamp, and I love his overalls, and you can see all the stitching on the overalls. Okay, so I thought he would be cute. He is a dots. Okay, he's a dot stamp. Okay, so I used him. I used some of this lace trim, okay, to put on top of the card. I also used some of this fringe lace that I had, and I put that around the edge of the card, pom-pom trim. The name escaped me for a little bit, and then it's like, oh, what's it called again? Pom-pom trim. Okay, I also used a button from this stack of Recollection buttons that I had in my stash. I used some of the, I used one big glitter heart. Not sure where this was from, probably Michael's. It was just kind of laying in my Valentine stash. And I also used 2 sentiment stamp collections from Cards TV. Okay, I used the Simply Said stamp, and I used Just For You. Okay, right there, Just For You. And again, that's from the Cards TV Simply Said collection here. And then I also used another mini messages from Cards TV stamps. Okay, so these are all little mini messages, and I used Happy Valentine's Day. Okay, right there. All right, so I used that. And then for the papers, I used this vintage Valentine paper pad that I got from Hobby Lobby. Okay, so this I just got just a couple weeks ago, actually. This is really pretty vintagey Valentine papers. Okay, so I used that paper. I also used one with the hearts. Let's see, did I go by that? Oh, wait. Yeah, I used that. Okay, but real pretty Valentine colors, traditional colors. Okay, and again, that's Vintage Valentine from Hobby Lobby. I also used some of this mirror card that I had from Crafter's Companion. Okay, so I used that. Okay, all right, so let's take a look at the card. All right, so I colored him up again with my Spectrum Noir markers. I used my shades of red for his overalls. I just think he's so cute. He's holding up the sign. It reminds me of that one movie. Oh, I forgot what it's called, with John Cusack. When he's holding up this, well, when he's holding up the big radio, the boombox. Anyway, so, and I just backed the image on another sheet of that mirror card, and I popped it up on some foam dots or pop dots. Okay, and here's that little button from my stash. And again, I just went around the whole card with that pom-pom trim. Okay, and then on the inside, again, I used some of that lace and some of my scraps from the papers that I used. And then I just you know, stamped Happy Valentine's Day and put 2 glitter hearts in the corners. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, so those are my 2 card shares for, again, this week's Saturday Morning Makes by Jill Norwood and Anna White's Sew in Love February hashtag. All right, thanks for stopping by, everyone, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.